Hey, welcome back. It's time for another Top 5. This week, I'm going to give you my top 5 SAT vocabulary words that I think you can teach to a 2 or 3-year-old. When my first son was first learning to speak, he was 2, and I was fascinated with how much vocabulary he could learn. What words were out of his grip? I found he didn't do very well with words pertaining to time and really abstract time-related concepts. But as long as the concept was within his cognitive grasp, it didn't matter how complicated the word was. And so I started generating a list of words that really every 2-year-old should know. Here's my top 5. Starting in at number 5 is the term non sequitur. Really, every little kid is constantly using non sequiturs. A non sequitur is something that you might say in response to something else that makes no sense in the context. So if I were to say, "Are you having a nice day?" and you were to reply, "I like apples," that makes no sense. It's amazing how many times 2 and 3-year-olds use non sequiturs. It's kind of adorable, and usually you just let it slide. But if you wanted to help them with that, you might say, "That's a non sequitur." An appropriate reply would be, "I'm doing fine, and you?" Number 4, hypochondria. Hypochondria is when a person believes that they are getting sick when they are really not. They've tricked themselves into thinking they're sick. Small children suddenly get painful hand cramps when you tell them to pick up their toys. "Ah, my hands hurt, I can't pick it up." So teaching them the word hypochondria might help you overcome that. And number 3, paradigm. A paradigm is a way of viewing the world, and children have very interesting paradigms. When you suddenly say something that completely blows their mind, you have just broken one of their paradigms. Sometimes my 3-year-old daughter tells me, "Nuh-uh, I broke your paradigm." And she's probably right. And number 2, one of the most useful words for a 2 and 3-year-old to understand is anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic is when non-human things take on human characteristics, like smiley faces on sunshines or on your lawnmower. Really, everything the child owns probably has a smiley face painted on it. Why? They're inanimate. So teaching them the word anthropomorphic helps them to understand. And it's really adorable when your 2-year-old is going, "Look at my anthropomorphic lawnmower!" Finally, the number 1 most useful SAT vocabulary term to teach to a 2-year-old is the word idiom. An idiom is an expression which doesn't mean what it sounds like. It's simply a figure of speech. Children are constantly baffled by idioms. When you say, "Oh, you crack me up," if you can simply tell the child, "Oh, that's just an idiom," it makes their life so much easier. So go out and start teaching small children big words today. They'll thank you for it. And they'll already be prepping for college. Thanks for watching. You can click on one of the links over here, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.